Hi there, it's Alexander Rosso. Quick confession: I was filming what's happened up until now, but sadly Arc had an update that I wasn't quite aware of, so I got booted off the server. And long story short, that part of the video is just useless data now. So gonna quickly bring you up to speed. I caught a Stegosaurus in my taming raft. Normally I go for Triceratops, but this one was too nice to pass up. Sorry. Um, and then I successfully broke my number one rule, and that is always go in over prepared. I decided, you know what? Yeah, I reckon 40 train carriers is enough. Guess what? It was not. So me and this baby are just heading towards the mainland because the bushes on the island that I was on, Herbivore Island, they're just terrible when it comes for berries. So I'm not even going to bother picking narco berries from there. So I'm just travelling to mainland to get the bushes here. Fortunately, with the taming raft, you can do this. So yeah, that's a wild from Herbivore Island, which is over there, that I've trapped, and now I'm bringing it this way. So say my base was over here, I could actually bring him to my base and then tame him. I can even have him taming in the back here while I start the journey back to base. So none of that whole waiting around for a tame to tame, keeping it safe. Nonsense. And especially when you're on like Ragnarok where I'm at, you don't even have lead see this. So you are really safe inside a boat. Right, take a swing at this. And I'm going to park her here. Right. I'm going to go out and start picking some berries. Hopefully I won't need too many. And the stats on the server are... They're not like stupid boosted, but they do seem to be quite boosted. So it shouldn't take too long to rack up a decent amount of narcotics. Narcoberries, sorry. To make narcotics. This area is also relatively quite safe. The only sort of dinosaur I have to worry about is a Diplosaur. And I've got some bollers on me if I need to. But even then, for a Diplosaur, I shouldn't really need them. Although if it's a high level one, I may just tame it. So as long as I don't get like out of render distance to the boat, he should stay in there. If I got out of render distance, I can't guarantee that he would stay in there. There is a possibility he would get out. Like when I first loaded up, he actually was out of the trap from when I got off of the server. But even before I managed to boot the video up, he ran himself in there. So he obviously really wants to be my pet. But not enough to be knocked out by 40 train carriers, it seems. He's a level 114, which isn't like max. It's actually not even near max. From what I've been on the server, I think max level dino is 150, which I believe on tech would mean max would be 180. But 114 is not a bad level for a first berry gathering dino. But I'll be honest with you, I was more swayed by the fact of his colours. 100% honest. I went for looks, not stats on this one. Although, again, I must actually admit, I'm not a huge fan of the tech dinos. I like for Rexes and things like that. Yeah, okay, the tech dinos you can get a higher level from them, so they are very useful for the bosses. But when it comes to getting mutations, I much prefer regular dinos. I think the problem is the tech dinos are already quite vivid colours. So if you get a mutation on one, like a colour mutation, it doesn't really look that special. But unless you got like some weird settings on, you don't find a luminous blue T-Rexes out in the wild. So they look a bit special, and I like that. I like having a bunch of regular dinos with some cool colours. That's why I have two breeding methods I use. One faster breeding method, which is literally just breeding for colours, which I'll do on things like otters or diplosaurs, any sort of tames. I don't actually plan on using that much. I've just got them because I like them. I use this quick colour method I use. But actually dinos for stats, I use a much more stricter time consuming method to get the stats and mutations that I want. 403 narcotics. Hopefully that's enough. I wish it was 403 narcotics. 403 narcoberries. I'm using the AA pestle and mortar thing. I actually can't remember what it's called. Chemistry station. Which needs 10 narcoberries in it, but it does make more narcotics. And it seems to be a lot faster as well. So it says 20, but each one is a stack of 6. So actually, I think I'm going to run out of raw meat first. So yeah, you'll notice my character seems to be glitching around a lot on the raft. Not 100% sure why. I think something might have gone wrong in the build. But we'll see. Right, so this is going to make a little over 100 trank arrows. I'd like to think that's okay. I haven't actually updated the server stats into my Dodo Dex, so that's why I actually don't know. If you don't know what Dodo Dex is, it's a really useful app that you can get on your phone or PC. It sort of helps you to work out. You put in this the server settings. It helps you to work out what you need exactly to tame things. I do use it all the time. I just I haven't updated it to this server just yet. I probably should. I'll quickly craft 100 arrows. Move them over. Right. 114 arrows. That should apparently make. It could make some more, but I want to keep some narcotics back to keep him knocked out. I did actually notice one of the things you can craft on this server is a super spyglass. So what do you need to craft that? Metal and hide. Okay, I actually could probably craft that. And I wonder if that'll tell me. I've never used the super spyglass, so I don't know if it does or does not. So turn that off. Annoyingly, I haven't got enough metal. I'm going to quickly craft that. So I don't need a lot of metal, so even from the river rocks I should get that. Like I said in my Art for Dummies, the river rocks provide you with like easy early metal. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why, but my game's been awfully glitchy of recent. I am sorry for that. Right. So I should have the stuff needed to make that spyglass now. Okay, right. Let's see what this thing can do. Cool, that's really bad. Okay. Oh. Okay. It does show stupidity, and you can see it's got some torpor from those 40 I tried to use. So actually, he he shouldn't be too bad to knock out at all. That seems to, the way it seems to work, it looks like to me, it works like the green gun from the, oh, what's it called, GCM. I mean, that's seriously cheap to make as well. I'm not going to argue. It's a cool and very useful tool. Okay, right. Sort of wish I had that when I was taming the Titanosaur the first time. Checking out the torpidity on that was a pain in the butt of a magnifying glass. Okay, he's going to go down soon, so I'm being a bit more careful with my shots. Because I obviously don't want to give him that one shot too many. Let's have a quick look at him. Okay, no, he's still got a little bit left, so I can pop a fair few shots on him. To be honest, he's going to be running now, so it's safe to come in here, get some nicer shots. Oh, there he goes. Right, so he's down. Give him those 517 narca berries. Meja berries. What is with me tonight? Okay, so he's got 6 narcotics in him as well. That probably should be enough, but probably is not good enough for me. So I am gonna, while he's taming, just grab a few extra berries and make a few. Ooh. And here we go. My easy distraction skills kicking in. So. I am so easily distracted. Sadly, I have no prime meat on me. Oh no, I don't want to bother. I'm definitely going to need narcotics for a Pteranodon. Depending on the settings on the server, but I'm not going to take chances. Sadly, it's say the Pteranodon's not in my taming raft, and without, to be honest, you can't really tame a Pteranodon in a taming raft anyway. So it does mean I'm going to have to hang around here for a bit to keep him protected, or I could build a structure around him and come back later. Depends how I feel, to be honest. I'll see how he tames using the meat. If I think he's going to take a while, I'll leave him here while I go off and do something else. I actually did see another 150 on the island I was on. Kind of hoping it's a female. Having a couple of 150 Pteranodons straight off the bat like that is that's quite nice. I can get it means I can get breeding pretty quickly. Pteranodons I'm not hugely fussed on stats. I mean, I will be using a Pteranodon a lot initially, but ooh, lag spike again. Overall, I don't really use them that often. They're normally my oh crap, I just got knocked off or just got killed from my dino. I need to get there quickly. Dino. The most use I ever use out of them is using them as fodder, where I get a dragon egg. Okay. Right, well, his unconscious meat is fine. Right. Yeah, as I knew this was going to happen. This one's going to take a long time to tame. But that's your typical berry gatherer. They always take a long time to tame unless you've got the decent food, which I don't as of yet. I mean, I could go off and get some vegetables. But the only place I really know vegetables growing is Highlands. I'm pretty sure they are in other places. But I haven't exactly gone searching. So, and I'm not about to go sail all the way to the Highlands just to get a few vegetables. As soon as I've got myself a an actual proper base, I'll build a greenhouse. If I struggle to find a base location, I hate those things. I may just build a quick greenhouse on top of my raft, but I'd rather not if I can help it. I know this thing's going to aggro onto me, so I'm just going to get rid of it while I can. Come on. Yeah, it's the one time it's not going to bother aggroing onto me. Fine. Now I've put that away. You little git. I knew that was going to happen. And I missed. Right, I haven't got many of these. Yeah, that's what you get. And you're not even a high level, so I don't even want you. All you've done is become extra bollers for me. Jerkface. Yeah, just in case. No, that's rubbish. Right. Have a quick look at you. Whew, that is going to take a long time to tame. Right, how's he for his unconscious? Okay. Tempted to I haven't got one yet. I might build a preserving bin, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go to the other island and knock out another Triceratops, Stego, but a low level one. Kill that for some prime meat. Stop having a look. Stop being nosy, you. Go over there, where you belong. Right. So I'll take some of these. Yeah, that's going up. Okay, cool. And hopefully I'll have enough time to quickly get there, knock out a... Because once they're knocked out, they take a lot more damage. And quickly kill and harvest a... Oh, let's make a preserving bin of some kind. Right. I was just looking at those. Right. Structures. Oh, actually, I believe there was a different version in the automated arc. Yeah, the kibble session only needs eggs. Apparently, that's a bit broken if you ask me. But who am I to complain? Oh, it uses electricity, so yeah, it's good, but no good to me at the moment. That's for berries. Ah, there we go. Fiber, thatch, and wood. Fiber, thatch, and wood. What do you put in it though? Nothing. So theoretically, it should just work on its own. I mean, yeah, fridge and stuff later, but again, that's going to need electricity. So let's put this down. Yeah, it's quite small, which is good. I'll just put that there for now. Yeah, so I think that will do what I want it to do, I think. Right, now, so quickly go over here. I actually did, when I was over there, what is that? Because if it's a megalodon, I think if you use a pick on them, you actually sometimes get prime fish meat. It's arc physics here. Fish got too close to the surface and killed itself, and therefore floats in the sky. So I can just quickly set my boat into it, and it appears right here. It's just an itch here. I don't think these actually give you prime. Put you on my 0 spot, actually. Right, so let's have a look. Okay, well, more art physics. Doesn't want to work. Right, anyway. Back to the islands. Right. You get a drink. There we go. That's one thing I like about this mod is the doors. They open and close for you as you approach them. Really handy, especially if sort of doing my PvP build, which on my Art for Dummies I'll show you how to do a stone version of it. So I end up with like multiple doors to try and get into the base. So having it open up automatically, that would be so handy, because without the mod, what I used to do is I used to build a keypad that I'd put in the code. It would open all the internal like all the middle doors, but I'd always keep the first door and the internal and the outside door manual. Just because if I opened them all, I could have had someone sneaking outside and he can run in. I never wanted that, so by doing that I made sure I always closed that one behind me and the one in front of me, so I didn't get any stealth raiders in that way. Right, so I believe oh wait, no, it was a tech stego, so I'm not going to get prime meat from him. Okay, I'm just going to have to pray that there's a regular rubbish stego here. Probably actually faster on foot, so now I'm here. Just quickly. Oh, thank you. Didn't realise I left it on the side. That was my wife. I left my drink on the side, passing it to me. Right, now let's put that spyglass into action. I really like this 60. Oh, I kind of want lower than that. I want things easy and on a silver platter for me. Right, let's have a quick look before I go for that one, just in case there is a lower level one around. Yeah, I'd noticed there's a structure here using some of the new like modded features. I mean, I hope he doesn't mind me sort of showing some video, but I really like that. Some nice. I love those windows. They're kind of cool. Right, Ankley's do not give prime. So, got to be quite quick. That's that same stego. Yeah, there's that tech stego I wanted to kill, because he's like, I think he's like level 25, so ideal. That 60 is the only one. Oh wait, there's one over there. Right, before I run, does this actually reach all the way over there? It probably would if I actually could see him, but he's moved now. He's a git. Right. 55. 55. They are lower level, but they're also a pair together, and if I shoot one, I'll aggro the other. So, looks like it's the 60. Poop. Yeah, you're the one I did want. Oh, 24. Yeah, the thing is, I'd only get electronics and metal and oil off of him. Which they're useful materials, I just don't want them right now. Right, okay, so you're the one I'm going for. Do I knock him out or do I kill him? Straight out with arrows. How many arrows can I make? None, because I need more thatch. Right. I know what I'll do. I'll because I've got two. Oh, it's already like that. I've got two of these crossbows. So his current health is 1,400. So I'll shoot him with one arrow, see how much damage that does. If I reckon I can kill him with these, 33. Okay, so 33. Okay, it's like so nearly 50 on heads. I reckon I can do it. Whoa, crap. Ouch. Don't want to get too close to that tech one, or I'll aggro him as well. Run, Forest, run! Okay, that idea didn't work. Oh my word, it's so laggy recently. This lag is actually going to kill me at this rate. Okay, actually, I think you run a bit faster if you've not got a weapon equipped, so... See if I can arc him out and glitch him on a rock. Yep. Stupid dino physics. How did that freaking not hit? Yeah, you run away. I'm only killing you to feed a Pteranodon. Your death will make me stronger. Right, there we go. I'll quickly get that prime meat. Come on, prime meat. Ugh, only 9. Ooh. Really happy to get this issue sorted soon with PC. Right. Get that in those preserving jars as soon as possible. And back to that Pteranodon if it hasn't woken up. So on me it says it's got 19 minutes. In there 16 hours. Okay, that's cool. Right. One of the things I wish PC Arc had that PlayStation has is the ability to autopilot. Probably should have memorized whereabouts actually what beach it was. I think it's that one over there. I think. Oof, a minute. This video's already hit 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes of nothing, I'll tell you that much. I may have to sort of reorganise how I do these videos. Right, turn them on when I know I'm actually going to be doing something, because a lot of this is like listening to me talk, and my missus don't like it. I don't think you are. I can say that because she's out of earshot. Right, let me see. Now there's Triceratops there, and I definitely didn't see any trikes when I was taming. Ah, wait, that looks like a knocked out Pteranodon on the beach. I don't know if you can see that. I can see him, his head lifting up, taking a bite of the raw meat I gave him. It's probably going to end up being a rubbish tame because I gave him the raw meat. But, I mean, I have only just started, so I can live with that. To be honest, I was fully aware it was going to be a rubbish tame, same with that stego. And the only reason I went the extra distance to get the prime meat is because I don't want to stand around and wait for him to tame. Oh, I got here in time. Yeah, have a few of these, mate. You'll feel much better when you wake up. Alright. So, hopefully that prime meat will be enough to tame him. And if any is left over, I can see if I can find that other 150 I believe I saw on that island again. But I won't be. Sorry about that. I won't be It's a problem with live videos. I can't edit this out. Oh. Yeah. Right, in my next video I think I'll learn how to drink properly. That's 97% effectiveness. That's not too bad, actually. As I say, in this video, at least it's sort of shown you sort of the way, like how fast taming is on here. It's not slow, but it's not fast either. So, I mean, again, it's kind of what I like in a server. I don't like things to be too easy. And I mean, I've been on these. Like when I first started playing Ark, I joined these super boosted servers with insta tames and all this lot. Initially, I really liked them, but that sort of buzz disappears when I ended up with like this massive castle with half a ton of gigas and rexes and all this lot. And I've been playing the game for 2 weeks and like running out of stuff to do, and it's 2 weeks into a server. And one of the things I like about Ark is there's a lot of content to do. I mean, I've been playing now for 5 years, and it's amazing how I'm still enjoying the game, doing the same thing every single time. And actually, I always find the beginning, like, the most fun. I love it, like setting up, finding my location, starting out my base, trying to get those levels. I actually enjoy all that bit. And the bit towards the end where you're sort of like just constantly doing the boss over and over and over again, building up your element, trying to convert your base from metal to tech, and I find that bit dull, if I'm honest. Yeah, so I like it when a server isn't too fast on this stage, especially with taming. I mean, I know a lot of people say, well, what's the point? I mean, all you're doing is standing around waiting for it to tame. I mean, that is true, but it stops you from like getting too far ahead too quickly. It forces you to slow down, take time, and it also makes you think before you go out taming. It's like, right, do I want to go tame a Rex? If I do, I need to allocate a certain amount of time to do this. So you got to weigh up like the pros and cons. Same with breeding, for example. You need to sort of like, I don't want it to be too quick a breeding, otherwise it ruins the fun. It ruins the content of the game if you take too much away. That being said, I don't like the difficulty of official. I think that's just brutal. Now I know obviously there are loads of official players out there, and if you've got the time for that, well, hats off to you. Um, not not my personal cup of tea. What the hell was? Oh, it was one of those Pelagornis. Yeah, I can't see a thing. There we go. Instant daytime. Don't you love the gamma setting? That means that it's quite an ugly Pteranodon as far as they go. I mean, going for sort of brown. But that's what mutes are for, eh? I mean, one of my favourite Pteranodons are great for mutes actually because you get those stripes. Thank you. All tames. And we'll take that prime meat out of you. You can keep the regular though. And you're following good. And you're still not tamed. How long have you got? Okay, 69%. You got ages still. Right, so I'm going to end my video here for now. So I've got myself and my Pteranodon, which is practicing its breakdancing moves on the roof of the raft. And I've pretty much got this Stegosaurus. I mean, you do not need to see me wait for this guy to tame. Like, he's just going to sit in the back of my raft and tame. I mean, the great thing about raft is I can just bring him along with me. And I haven't actually got to worry too much about him, as long as I keep an eye on his unconscious meter. When he's unconscious as well, I can clip him into the terrain and he's still not going to fall out. It's one of the advantages to him unconscious. I have got to be more careful once he becomes conscious again and he's tamed, that if I hit a rock I actually might push him out of the raft. So you just got to be a bit more careful driving when you're actually travelling with a tame that is tamed. But yeah, I mean, basically I'm going to go back to this island and look for that other Pteranodon, so it'll just be a repeat. You don't need to see that. So hopefully in the next video I'll be doing something a little bit more substantial. Probably, I mean, I've got an area I want to check out for a possible base location, depending if it's taken or not. It's an area I like. I mean, from a PvP point of view, lots of players like it because it's got this elevated area. It's its own island, so you have to either swim there or fly there. But that's not the reason why I like it. It does have its PvP benefits, yes. But I actually like it because it's got a small cove in it of water, which is actually quite deep. So I'm one of the few sort of art players that actually really likes this water tames. So for me, having a nice deep cove for water tames is really ideal. So I'm really hoping that this area is not taken, because I do want to get myself some squids. Obviously not yet. I mean, I'm a long way off of getting squids. I could sacrifice you. But yeah, get myself a couple of mosasaurs, stuff like that. But muted squids look quite cool. So yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a few of those. So having a nice cove is really handy for keeping those water tames. The only sad thing is I've got to wall it off, and I'm a man that likes to do things neat and tidy, and I've got this great design for the wall. It is beautiful to look at, but man does it take a long time, and it uses a lot of metal. But yeah, I think it's a really nice design. So anyway, I'm back at the island. Till next time. So hopefully we'll be getting that base location. That's what I'm kind of hoping my next video to be. But with this series, I can't actually guarantee what my video is going to be. I can't even guarantee the quality of it. I mean, you may be watching a video where I die a lot. Then again, that may be what you're after. Because unlike my other series, this is going to show you sort of pretty much everything I'm doing. It's Alexander Rosso arc, warts and all. So you're going to see a few mistakes, no doubt. Where things just don't go according to plan. I mean, this didn't go according to plan, to be honest. I ran out of narcotics. I had to waste time doing that. Accidentally tamed a pteranodon, but I needed prime meat, so it was a shambles, to be honest. But that's arc. I mean, like, I had an issue with obviously when I came back on server that this Stegosaurus ended up inside my cabin, and I mean the admin was like, "Oh, do you need me to do a dino wipe for you?" I was like, "No, it's fine. This is just Ark life." One of the things you learn playing Ark is that things quite often go wrong, and sometimes for no reason at all other than it's Ark. It's a great game, but it's still very buggy. Things don't quite work. It can be quite laggy at times. Lots of things can go wrong for you, but any Ark lover knows this, and they take that into account. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I say it's different to my normal sort of series, and it's a lot longer. I mean, we're hitting nearly 45 minutes now. But hit that like button, hit subscribe. Please join the server. I want people to come here, and more population equals more fun. So the name of the server is Madhouse Cluster. I'll be dropping a link in the description that will take you straight to their website, and that link will also take you straight to a page where all you have to do, it brings up a list of the servers, like the islands, the map, sorry. Pick the one you want, you click that, and Steam will do the rest. It will immediately take you straight to this server. You haven't got to search for it or anything. Just click the link you like, and say that link will be in the description below. Till next time. Hopefully the next video will be a lot more entertaining, and as the series goes on, I'm hoping they will be as well. Goodbye.